In this video, I'm going to tell you what I did not like about the Gunfight PS4 exclusive alpha. Hello and welcome. I am Amedeo602, and if this is your first time on the channel and you want to improve at Call of Duty, start now by subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you don't miss out on tips, tricks, and tactics to make you a better player. What I want to focus on today is my top 5 list of things I did not like about Gunfight. This video goes along with my last video, which was 5 things I really enjoyed about Gunfight, so if this video feels like I'm really hating on the mode, I'm not. I really did enjoy playing the mode, but there are a few things that I want to call out, so be sure to check out the other video too. First, we have the very obvious business decision to make this a PS4 exclusive. I don't like this, because in my view this only serves to upset people, because they feel alienated based on the platform that they choose to play on. If they choose to play on Xbox, they're somehow inferior to the PS4 players. I really don't like that Activision has gone this route with the exclusivity deal, and I'd like to see the exclusivity gone very soon. I really hope that when the current contract is up it does not get renewed, and everyone on every platform is just treated the same. The second item on my list might not be very fair since this really was only an alpha, but I still feel I need to mention the lack of content in the alpha. In previous multiplayer betas, we've seen level caps that increased daily to keep fans interested. In the Gunfight Alpha, we didn't even have levels. There were absolutely no unlocks, no character skins, no weapon camos, nothing. Now, I'm sure that this will change for the beta and of course the full game, but first impressions are really important. Some people, not me personally, but some people really do care about character customization, weapon camos, things like that. And I really don't feel like this game made a great first impression to those people in terms of content. I would have really liked to have seen custom tournaments in the alpha, or a way to play with more than just one friend, such as 2v2 where all 4 players know each other. But none of that was in place either. Along the same lines as lack of content, the menus left quite a bit to be desired too, with options resetting themselves back to default values. In my case, film grain kept getting reset to the default value of 25. It was also difficult to tell when people were in your party, and an error message called goalpost kept popping up at one point in the alpha. For anyone who's not aware, the servers were down Saturday, and when they came back up, you couldn't join parties or play with friends at all. But of course you cannot expect an alpha to be perfect, so hopefully these things get addressed in time for the full release of the game. Third, and moving into the actual gunfight gameplay, we have tactical equipment. I felt like the tactical equipment was way too strong in this game. Now at one point toward the end of the alpha, they did mention that every player was equipped with Blast Shield by default, and Blast Shield, what that does is it reduces the amount of explosive damage. So along those same lines, I would like to see all players equipped with Tactical Mask or some sort of a way to make the tacticals less of a deciding factor in the actual gameplay once the game is released. The fourth thing on my list is something they've already said that they were going to change, and that is the footstep audio. The footstep audio was very loud for your character and very quiet for other characters. This made it difficult to pinpoint the location of enemies based on footsteps. It also led to some people not even moving, or moving very slowly, crouch walking, or like I like to call it, duck walking across the entire map. It's just no fun to play with people that are moving so slowly and making no noise that you can't even find them. Sure, it's more tactical, sure, it's more realistic, but I like a fast-paced arcade shooter. Crouching around, duck-walking everywhere is not it. The fifth and final thing on my list today, I would like to see the sprint out time decreased. I felt like if you got caught sprinting at all, and for some reason especially with a shotgun, you would just die instantly. There was no way to come out of sprint and fire and have any hope of survival. I don't want it to be drastically decreased, and I definitely don't want to see any perks like Gung Ho, where you can just run around sprinting and firing the whole time. but I do feel like this led to quite a bit of camping. Anyone who watched my gunfight streams over the alpha weekend will know that I got very frustrated at one point due to people just laying down in their spawn on the map Speedball. These guys would literally just lay behind their spawn wall and wait for you to come around the corner. I feel like the sprint out time and the footstep audio both were contributing factors to that camping. One other thing that I'd like to point out, and this doesn't really make my list of top 5, but on the maps I also felt like the initial lines of sight could use a little bit of work. Especially on the map Pine. Pine was the kind of foresty map with the 2 wooden towers on it and the big red crate in the middle. On Pine, you could get shot right off a spawn, and it just really made things not very much fun. Now that's really more of a map issue and less of a game issue, so hopefully those maps get a little bit of tuning before the final release. Whew, well, that's enough negativity for today, everyone. With all of that said, I am definitely looking forward to playing in the Modern Warfare beta and the full game once they are released. And if you're looking forward to playing Modern Warfare as much as I am, and you want to improve at Call of Duty, start now by liking the video, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell. What about you? What were your least favorite things about Gunfight? Please let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching.